Hi there. Bringing you part one of a two-part haul. I tried to shoot this video previously. Actually, it's sort of a three-parter, but I'm making the part three its own separate thing because those books are not dollar bin books, while the bulk of these are, except for one book that I picked up from WeBookIn that wasn't a dollar bin book, which probably should have been, but they put it in their special bin, one of their special bins, and it was $4. It didn't really matter. It was cheap enough. It counts. So this video will specifically be part one. Specifically, these are books from WeBookIn. Part two are books that I picked up from West Edmund Coin and Stamps dollar bin. So, all right, stack number one, video number one. We have Legionnaires issue number 3. We have Legionnaires issue number 4. This is a series I am collecting, and I'm trying to get at least up to issue 12, and then we'll see. We have Legionnaires issue number 10, and I actually turned out I already had a copy of this. I'll see whether or not it's better shaped than mine. This one has been better shaped than one I have previously, and it'll probably just go in the regular trade pile. We have Legionnaires issue number 12. All right, so those are some of the main DC books that I found in the dollar bin, and I didn't find these. Some of them I found at the WeBookIn downtown. Some I found at the one on White Ave. So next up, we got Avengers West Coast issue number 55. I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones that was at WeBookIn. Either that or I'm wrong, and this was at West Edmonton Coin and Stamp, and I've already taken it out of the bag because the bag was so bad. Regardless, it's $1. Regardless of which one I got it, it's loose in the pile of loose books. So there you go. All right, and there was also Siren issue number 1, Siren Ultraverse Special. Interestingly enough, there's no information on this cover on League of Comic Geeks. So, okay. Oh, and another book that's in this stack that's actually from West Ham and Coin and Stamp, and it was in a bag that it needed to come out of, is Free Comic Book Day Valiant 25th Anniversary Special. My back is too sore for me to go put it in the other stack and start over again. We got Deathblow and Wolverine, issue number 1, and issue number 2, and those were definitely in the dollar bin at WeBookIn, and I think that was the downtown one. It was. Now there was 2 copies of this issue in the one for the White Ave store. It's Michael Turner's Fathom Dawn of War, but it's not actually Michael Turner doing the artwork. I don't believe, because I think it's after he passed away. I can't remember, but there was 2 copies of that. I took both copies, and I've already put one pack or one copy in the pile I'm sending to Nate for distribution amongst the FOMO squad. He can decide whether he wants to keep it or if maybe it should go to Dope or whoever. But it's going in that stack. They're both of them were in too good a condition for me to just leave them and get destroyed in the dollar bin. And we got X-Men issue number 37, second volume X-Men, not the first volume of X-Men, of course. Adjectiveless X-Men, as the guys call it, as the comic book guys call it. This one was also in there. Harry Harrison's Bill the Galactic Hero from Top Comics, number 1 of 3, from Gustovich and Zimmerman. So that's one to read, and then I'm putting it in the pile for the FOMO squad. I have a few. I will see what Nate and Eric can fight over that one. This one I'm definitely keeping. This is Cosmic Odyssey, Book 1 Discovery from Jim Starlin? Jim Starlin and Mike Mignola, along with Carlos Garza, Steve Olaf, and John Workman. So that was the book that was not $1. This one was marked at $4. And I have a few books that I already put into bag and boards because they were in slightly rough shape. So we have from Boom Studios, Jude Ellison, S. Doyle, and A.L. Kaplan. This is issue number 1 of Ma. So I'm going to read that, and I don't know if I'm going to keep this one or I don't know. I'll read it, see what it's like, and if I decide it's not something for me, then it'll go in the pile for the FOMO Squad. We have a issue of Yosemite Sam and Bugs Bunny. I don't remember the issue number for this one, and with Gold Key, they never put it on the cover, so I don't know. It's not like an issue number 1 or anything, so. And we have the New Mutants issue number 17. Now, this is now the earliest issue of New Mutants that I have, and it was in very, very rough shape in the dollar bin. So, yeah, so that's the stack. And I know that at this point, the video is only 5 or just around 6 minutes, and I probably could get it all done, but I don't want to rush through it, and because I don't want to hurt myself. So, but yeah, that Valiant 25th anniversary special, that one was definitely should have been in the next video for part 2, but it was already in the pile and I didn't feel like starting over. So, but yeah, you can let me know what of those books you like the most for part 1, and part 2. Give you a small preview. We're gonna start with Batgirl. I know a couple guys who that's their favorite character, so and sit that down there. I should have turned the chair and not done that turn. Anyway. All right. So part 2 is coming up. You'll see part 1 at 11 o'clock a.m. and then you'll see part 2 at 11 o'clock p.m. And like I said, I'm shooting this on the 15th and it'll go up on the 19th. So you'll see this those days. Part 1 at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time and 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, just to give a bit of a gap between them. And the other one, the other books is going to be a different haul. It's not going to be marked as part 3. The books in that are specifically to places I picked up other places, and I want to talk about them more, even though there's not a whole lot of them. All right, so thank you very much for watching this part. Keep an eye out for part 2 later tonight. And I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a better day than I am right now. Do all the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, share, do whatever you feel like doing is fine with me. Let me know which of those books you like the most. What are you hoping for in part 2 from West Eminent Coin and Stamp? Well, you already saw Batgirl, but yeah, and this is like just a stack. I think 15. It was like 15 books. So I'll do a count once I turn the camera off and see how many there are. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe one of those actually did come from West Eminent Coin and Stamp. I'm pretty sure the Valiant one was in this stack, or supposed to be in this stack. So I'll give these a count. We'll see how many there are. And if I come up 1 or 2 short, then I know that those should have been in this stack. Anyway, thanks again. I hope you're having a better day than I am. I already said that. Oh, shouldn't laugh. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.